I turned around quickly and there was no one there. But my son kept pointing at something behind me. I just told myself this was a child being a child. Maybe this was just an imaginary friend. At work that day, I tried to distract myself, but my mind kept going back to the house and the wardrobe. That evening, I decided to ask our neighbor, an older woman who had lived in the area for years, if she knew anything about the history of the house. I tried to sound casual, but the moment I mentioned the name, her expression changed. She hesitated before telling me that years ago, a family lived there whose young child died suddenly. When I asked how the child died, she avoided my eyes and said it was an accident and that people didn't like to talk about it. My heart was racing. By the time I got home, I went straight to my son and asked him again about his friend. I asked how old he was and why he lived in the wardrobe. My son looked at me confused and said his friend can't go anywhere else because that is where it happened. When I asked what happened, he said his friend got stuck and no one came when he called for help. Still, I thought my son was just telling me stories. Then that night, I saw a little boy standing beside my bed at night. It was dark and I thought it was my son. I called out and he ran away. I went to my son's room and he was fast asleep. Then I heard a small voice coming from the wardrobe, a little boy's voice, and he was singing. We moved out of the house the next morning. When I told the landlady about the little boy, she said it was all in my head, that the house was not haunted, that she did not know about the little boy I was talking about. I told her to rent the place out and give me back my money later. I took my son and went to stay with my mother. I don't know what that little boy wanted or what really happened to him. I just couldn't stay in that place anymore. Recently, my landlady sent me back my money and I found out that a couple with their 2 kids have moved into the apartment. I feel sorry for them. Sometimes I want to go and tell them about the ghost, but what if they call me crazy? And maybe the ghost is harmless. And maybe he won't show himself to them. Do you think I should tell them or mind my business? This follower needs your advice, babes. Please drop some below and don't forget to follow me for more story times.